Introduction. Vaibhav and his parents are returning home after 2 days, having spent the weekend at Kasauli. On their way home, they stop at a grocery store to buy a water bottle. Vaibhav decided to stay back in the car. His father advises him to roll up the windows. After a while, Vaibhav feels breathless and suffocated. He immediately rolls down the windows of the car to let in fresh air. In this lesson, you will learn about air and its importance. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to state the characteristics of air, explain the importance of air for all living beings, list the uses of air. Characteristics of air. Air is all around us. All living things breathe in and breathe out air continuously. But we cannot see it. We can only feel it. Air has no color, taste, or odor. Air has weight. Take an inflated balloon and weigh it. Now remove the air and deflate the balloon. Weigh it once more. What do you find? The balloon had more weight when it was inflated. This proves that air has weight. Air fills space. Take a balloon and blow air into it. The balloon expands in size. Now prick the balloon with a pin. What do you see? The air inside the balloon escapes through the hole. The balloon becomes flat. This proves that air fills space. Importance of air. Air supplies human beings with oxygen, which supports life. Plants take carbon dioxide from air to make their food. Animals also depend on the oxygen present in the air for survival. Uses of air. Moving air is known as wind. Wind moves clouds and causes rains. Wind helps sailboats and gliders to move. The power of wind is used to generate electricity. Wind power helps pump water. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Air has no taste, color, or odor. Air has weight and fills space. Air is necessary for the survival of all living beings. Moving air is called wind. Wind power is used to pump water and generate electricity.
Introduction. Hello kids, this is a jungle. Animals living here are called wild animals. The jungle is the world of wild animals. Wild animals are important and interesting animals found on the earth. Let us know more about these wild animals. Objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to recognize main wild animals, learn about the natural shelters of wild animals, identify the food eaten by wild animals, list the importance of wild animals. The jungle is the natural home of wild animals. They are called wild because they can hurt. The lion is big and strong. He is the most powerful animal of the jungle. Hence, he is also known as the king of the jungle. The lion eats meat and flesh of other animals. The cheetah is the fastest animal in the jungle. He is also big and strong. The giraffe is the tallest animal in the jungle. Monkeys. quite intelligent and mischievous. The bear is hairy with sharp claws, big teeth and very strong. Insects and birds also live in the jungle. Let us look at what wild animals eat for food. Lions, tiger and vultures are carnivorous animals. They eat flesh of other small animals. Deer, giraffe and rabbits are herbivorous animals as they eat only plants. Animals like bear and crow are called omnivorous animals as they eat both plants and animals. Jackals, vultures and hyena are called scavengers. They eat flesh of dead animals. Animals are useful to us. We get fur and leather from animals like lion, snake and crocodile. The beautiful ornaments and showpieces are made from elephant teeth. The oil extracted from the liver of some fishes is used in medicines. Wild animals are the essential part of Earth. They maintain the balance in the ecosystem. The animal life becomes endangered due to excessive cutting of trees and destruction of forests by humans. Some people kill wild animals for recreation only. Some of the species, like the Bengal tiger, have become extinct. So, we should protect the wild animals. Save wildlife, save Earth. Summary. Let's summarize what we have learnt. Wild animals are living beings. They live in jungles, which are their natural homes. Wild animals may be carnivores, herbivores, omnivores, or scavengers. Wild animals are very important and we should protect them.
Introduction. Arjun and his father are out shopping for summer clothes. They're both looking for clothes that are cool, comfortable, lightweight and maintenance-free. Arjun picks up a cotton shirt. His father decides against it as it is heavy and gets crushed easily. Arjun then picks up a synthetic shirt which feels light and is wrinkle-free. His father rejects it too because it does not absorb moisture effectively. Finally, after 2 long hours, they come across shirts which are made of blended fabric and have all the qualities they are looking for. In this lesson, let us learn about fiber and fabric in detail. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to state the importance of clothes, define fibers, differentiate between natural and synthetic fibers, define weaving, dyeing, designing, and stitching of fabric. Clothes we wear. All of us wear clothes. Clothes protect us from cold, heat, rain, dust, and insects. We choose clothes to suit the season and the work we do. The clothes that we wear reflect our attitude and personality. Fibers. Fiber is the raw material used in manufacturing clothes. Fibers are transformed into clothes through a series of steps. First, raw fibers are twisted together to form long strands of threads known as yarns. The yarns are then woven and knitted to form fabrics. Finally, fabrics are used to make clothes of different sizes and shapes to suit the needs of the people. Fibers are of two types: natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers. Natural fibers are made from plants and animals. Some natural fibers are cotton, wool, and silk. Cotton is obtained from plants. Wool is obtained from sheep, goats, and camels. Silk is obtained from silkworms. Synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are man-made. Nylon, polyester, etc. are examples of synthetic fibers. Fabric made from synthetic fibers is cheap, dries easily, and does not wrinkle. Usually, synthetic are combined with natural fibers to create strong and soft fabrics. Weaving. Weaving is the process by which fabrics are made from yarns. For this purpose, one set of yarns is passed horizontally and another set of yarns is passed vertically. Crisscrossing of yarns in this manner is known as interlacing. Finishing. The process that improves the appearance and usefulness of a fabric is known as finishing. Some important finishing treatments given to a fabric are: brushing. The process of brushing removes short and loose fibers from a fabric. Calendering. The process of calendering improves the smoothness and shine of a fabric. Bleaching. The process of bleaching removes the natural color of raw fabric. Dyeing. Dyeing a fabric means giving a new color to the fabric. To dye a fabric, first a solution of dye and salt in warm water is prepared. Next, the fabric is dipped in the solution. Then the fabric is removed from the solution after an hour and washed. Finally, the fabric is dried. Designing. The beauty of a fabric can be enhanced by making patterns on it through the process of designing. Fabrics can be designed with the help of ink, paint or embroidery, stones, beads or crystals, laces or zari. Stitching. Stitching is the process by which fabrics are converted into clothes. It involves sewing a fabric with needle and thread. In olden days, stitching was done with hands, but nowadays stitching is done with machines. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Clothes protect us from cold, heat, rain, dust, and insects. Fiber is the raw material used in manufacturing clothes. Fibers are of two types: natural and synthetic. Natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals. Synthetic fibers are man-made. Fabric is made by weaving two sets of threads at right angles to one another. Finishing a fabric involves three basic processes: brushing, calendering, and bleaching. Fabrics are dyed and designed to enhance their appearance. Stitching is the process by which fabrics are converted into clothes.
Introduction. Vani is on her way to Ria's house. She follows the directions given by Ria. She first turns left at the traffic signal. She turns left again at the second crossing and reaches Ria's house. Vani understands the importance of directions. In this lesson, you will learn about directions in time. Major directions. There are 4 main directions. They are north, east, south, and west. The 4 letters N, E, S, and W represent these directions. This is Jivika. She is standing with the sun behind her. You know that the sun rises in the east. Therefore, east is behind Jivika. It means west is in front of her. North lies to her right. South lies to her left. Time. The sun always rises in the east and sets in the west. The sun is in the east in the morning. By evening, it reaches the west. It means the direction of the sun changes with time. It also means that time changes with changing locations of the sun. Map. Look at this paper with a number of lines drawn from top to bottom. This is a map. It helps a person locate a place. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. North, east, south and west are 4 major directions. East is opposite west and north is opposite south. Time changes with the changing locations of the sun. A map helps us to locate a place.
Introduction. Meeta is growing obese. Her mother is worried. She takes Meeta to a doctor. The doctor examines her. She advises Meeta to stop eating junk food such as burgers, pizzas, samosas, etc. and asks her to start eating a balanced diet rich in proteins, vitamins and minerals. In this lesson, you will learn about different types of food and their importance. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to classify food, define energy-giving food, define bodybuilding food, define protective food, list the sources of food for plants and animals, list good food habits. Food. We eat a lot of variety of food. Food is made up of nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Human body requires 3 types of food. They are energy-giving food, bodybuilding food and protective food. Energy-giving food. Energy-giving food gives us energy to do work. Energy-giving food is rich in carbohydrates and fats. Rice, wheat, potato, oil and butter are examples of energy-giving food. Rice, wheat and potatoes have carbohydrates. Oil and butter have fats. Bodybuilding food. Human body needs protein-rich food to grow. Food rich in protein is called bodybuilding food. Human body requires protein to grow. Milk, eggs, meat, cheese and gram are examples of bodybuilding food. Protective food. Food rich in vitamins and minerals protects us from diseases. Therefore, it is called protective food. Green leafy vegetables such as spinach and cabbage, carrots and fruits have lots of vitamins and minerals. Vegetables. We get our food from plants. The various parts of plant is eaten as vegetables. We eat different parts of a plant as vegetables. The various plant parts are roots, stem, leaves and seeds. Carrots, turnips and radish are roots. Potatoes, onions and garlic are stems. Spinach and cabbage are leaves. Peas and beans are seeds. Food for plants. Let us now understand where plants get their food. Plants make their own food with the help of sunlight. Plants take water from the soil and prepare food in their leaves. The plant takes up some part of food and the rest is stored in its roots, stem, leaves and seeds. Food for animals. Let us learn about what animals eat. Some animals eat grass, leaves and plants. They are known as herbivorous. Examples of herbivorous are cows, deer, etc. Some animals eat other animals. They are known as carnivorous. Examples of carnivores are lions, tigers, etc. Some animals eat both plants and other animals. They are known as omnivorous. Examples of omnivorous are bear, dogs, etc. Vegetarian and non-vegetarian. Plant products like fruits, vegetables and dairy products are vegetarian food. People who eat them are called vegetarians. Animal products like meat, eggs and fish are non-vegetarian food. People who eat them are called non-vegetarians. Good food habits. Good food habits help us to stay fit and healthy. Let us learn some good food habits. Always wash your hands with soap and water before and after meals. Wash fruits and vegetables before eating. Avoid junk food. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Food is made up of nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Energy-giving food is rich in carbohydrates and fats. Bodybuilding food is rich in proteins. Protective food is rich in minerals and vitamins. Plants make their food in their leaves. People who eat vegetables, fruits and dairy products are called vegetarians. People who eat meat, eggs and fish are called non-vegetarians. We should follow good food habits to stay fit and healthy.
Introduction. Rohit's parents have shifted from Mumbai to Delhi. Rohit has joined a new school in Delhi. Today is his first day at the school. His teacher asks him to introduce himself to the class. Rohit tells the class about himself, his family and his friends. In this lesson, you will learn to introduce yourself to others. Myself.
Hi, I am Rohit. I am a boy. I am 7 years old. I was born on 22nd June.
My family.
I live in Delhi with my parents and grandparents. My father is a civil engineer. He constructs buildings, bridges, etc. My mother is a manager at a bank. My grandfather is a doctor. He treats patients. My grandmother is a teacher in a school.
My morning routine.
I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I brush my teeth and bathe. I wear my school uniform. I eat my breakfast. I go to the bus stop at 7 o'clock to catch the school bus to school.
My school.
I study in class 2. I love and obey all my teachers. I study English, Hindi, Maths and Science at school. Maths is my favorite subject. I love doing sums.
My friends.
I have many friends. Ravish and Sanya are my best friends. I never fight with my friends. I play many games with my friends, like hide and seek, cricket, badminton, etc. Cricket is my favorite game.
My evening routine.
I return home from school at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I change into casual wear. I eat my lunch. I rest for a while. I get up and complete my homework. In the evening, I go out to play with my friends. Then I cycle for half an hour. I return home and study for a while. I have dinner with my family. Then I watch cartoon for some time and go to bed at 9:30 p.m.
Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. We introduce ourselves by telling our names. When we meet new people, we also tell them about our families. When we talk to our friends, we discuss our daily routine and favorite games.
Introduction. Did you wash the apple before eating? No. This is not a good habit. You should always wash fruits and vegetables before eating. Friends, today we will learn about good habits. Objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to recognize good habits, learn the importance of good habits, list healthy eating habits. It is good to get up early in the morning. You must have heard early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. You must brush your teeth twice a day. Take bath daily and do some exercises. Exercise makes your body fit and healthy. Running, swimming, and cycling are good examples of exercises. To keep your body healthy, you should eat a variety of nutritious food. Avoid junk food such as pizza and burger because they lack nutrients. Drink a glass of milk daily. Eat less chocolate. Chocolates are not good for your teeth. You should play games. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Playing games is a good habit that makes you healthy and fit. Always play with your friends daily in the evening. Share your toys with friends. Sharing is a good habit. You work whole day. Your body needs proper rest to get energy for work. Your body gets rest when you sleep. So, you must sleep at least 8 hours a day. You should always clean your teeth before going to bed. Sleep on a clean bed. This will help you get a sound sleep. Our body needs clean air. Plants help in cleaning the air. You should plant more trees. We also need water to live. You should always drink clean water. Drinking dirty water causes diseases. Filter the water before drinking. We should wash our hands properly with soap and water before and after eating. Clean your nails and cut them short because nails carry germs that can go into our body. Eat breakfast, lunch and dinner on time. Always keep yourself clean. Take a bath daily. Wear clean clothes. Always do your work on time. Set times for eating, playing, studying and sleeping. Finish your homework regularly. Always speak truth to your parents. We should also keep our home neat and clean. Arrange books, toys and other things at their proper place. Do not watch TV in dark room and even till late at night. This will harm your eyes. Always keep bathroom and toilet neat and clean. Wash hands properly with soap after using the toilet. Toilet paper should be properly disposed into dustbin. Clean the wash basin regularly. Summary. Now friends, let's summarize what we have learned. Exercise makes our body fit and healthy. Our body gets rest when we sleep. We must eat breakfast, lunch and dinner on time. Dirty water causes many diseases in our body, so we must drink pure water. We should always keep bathroom and toilet neat and clean. Introduction. Dear friends, do you know that how a small child becomes an adult? Let us know how do we grow during the various stages of our life. Objectives. At the end of this topic, you will be able to define what is growth, describe the various stages of growth of a child. As we know that every living thing usually increases in its size. This increment of length or mass, weight, is called growth. Dear friends, do you see the girl in here? She is Moni. Do you know that she can crawl but she cannot walk? This is called infancy stage. Look, she can now walk with the help of some support. She can now play with her toys. Now Moni has grown up. You can see that she can walk easily without any help or support. Here you can see that she is riding on a tricycle. She is happy. She can make tower of blocks. It is her early childhood stage. Friends, look, Moni is now going to the school. She is grown up now. In the evening, she rides on her bicycle. She also likes to watch cartoon movie and comedy shows in the television. This is her mid-childhood stage. Now Moni can run very fast and jump without any support. She is a fearless girl. She is learning to dance and skate. She is also playing with her friends in the playground. This is her late childhood stage. After some time, Moni will again grow up and look similar to her elder sister. you will easily observe some more changes in her body. This stage is called adolescence. In this stage, we can easily identify a boy and a girl by their respective features. There are so many changes that occur during the growth process in our body. These changes make us what we are. Hence, they make us look different from others. Summary. Let us now summarize what we have learned so far. Every living thing grows and changes in its size. Infancy stage, early childhood, mid-childhood, late childhood, and adolescence are the growth stages of a child. People look different because they are growing. Introduction. Kritika and Rahul are brother and sister. One night, Rahul and Kritika stand in their balcony and look at the stars in the sky. Rahul points out to some interesting star patterns. Kritika is thrilled to see them. She asks Rahul to tell her more about the sky. In this lesson, you will learn about heavenly bodies. The Sun. Sun is a bright star. It is very hot and big. It is even bigger than our Earth. It appears small because it is very far. Our Earth goes around the Sun. It takes 1 year to complete one round. Sunrise and sunset. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. At noon, it is right over our heads. Longest shadows are formed in the morning and the evening. Shortest shadows are formed during noontime when the sun is overhead. Source of heat and light. Sun gives us heat and light. Without it, Earth would be very dark and cold. Plants, animals, and human beings would not be able to live on it. Sun makes life possible on Earth. Stars. The sky also has the moon and other stars. They are seen in the night. They cannot be seen during daytime because the bright sunlight hides them. All stars are made up of gases, including the sun. Star patterns. Stars make beautiful patterns in the sky. Let us look at some interesting patterns. Moon. Moon is the natural satellite of our Earth. It goes around it and takes 28 days to complete one round. It is full of rocks and big holes called craters. There is no water on Moon, so life is not possible on it. Moon does not have light of its own. It reflects the sun's light, therefore it appears bright. It is smaller than the sun, but it appears big because it is nearer to Earth than the sun. Shapes of Moon. The shape of the Moon changes continuously as it moves around the Earth. When the Moon becomes invisible in the sky, it is called the new Moon. When it appears fully round, it is called the full Moon. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Sun is a star. The sun provides us heat and light. Earth goes around the sun. Stars are made up of gases. Moon is the natural satellite of Earth. Moon goes around the Earth. Moon reflects sun's light. The shape of the moon changes continuously.
Introduction. Ansh's parents have taken him to watch a circus show. This is his first visit to a circus. He notices that the houses of the circus people are quite different from the houses he and his friends and relatives live in. He asks his father to tell him more about houses. In this lesson, you will learn about housing. Need for house. Human beings live in houses with their families. A house protects us from heat, cold, rain, wind, animals, thieves. A house has roof, walls, floors, doors, and windows. A good house is divided into many rooms, such as the drawing room, dining room, bedrooms, kitchen, bathroom, and storeroom. It is spacious and well ventilated. It receives adequate sunlight. Caves. Early man lived in caves. Caves are large, natural openings in rocks. People and animals can enter and leave these openings. Caves are dark. They are found in rocky areas. Many animals live in caves. Kacha house. In villages, houses are built with mud and straw. Such houses are called kacha houses. They are weak. They are easily destroyed by earthquakes, storms, and floods. Kacha houses are single-storied. Pakka house. In towns and cities, houses are built with bricks, cement, and concrete. Such houses are called pakka houses. They are strong. They can withstand earthquakes, storms, and floods. Pakka houses can be single or multi-storied. Some single-storied pakka houses are huge. They are called bungalows. Flats. Flats are multi-storied pakka houses. A number of families live in these houses. Flats are cheaper than bungalows. Caravans. Caravans are houses on wheels. They are mobile homes. People use them to live in and travel. Caravans may be big or small. Some of them have many rooms. People engaged in making houses. Many people are involved in making a house. They are the architect, engineer, and laborers. The architect designs the house. The engineer suggests materials for building the house. The laborers build the house with bricks, cement, and concrete. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. A house protects us from cold, heat, wind, rain, animals, and thieves. A kacha house is a weak house made of mud and straw. A pakka house is a strong house made of cement and brick. Bungalows are single-storied pakka houses. Flats are multi-storied pakka houses. Caves are large natural openings in rocks. Caravans are houses on wheels. Architects, engineers, and laborers are involved in making houses.
Introduction. Hello kids. You all must have visited a garden. Let us find out what happens when we are in a garden. Our eyes help us to see the beautiful flowers in the garden. Our nose helps us to smell the scent of flowers. Our ears help us to hear the melodious voice of the birds. Our tongue helps us to taste fruits. And our skin helps us to feel the touch. The 5 senses in our body help us to know the world around us. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize the sense organs in human body, understand the functions of bones and muscles. Recognize the correct body posture. Human body is made of different organs. Each organ has its own specific functions. The eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin are the 5 sense organs of our body. These sense organs help us to feel the different things around us. Let us learn about them. The first sense organ of our body is our eyes. All living creatures have a pair of eyes on their face. Eyes are the organs of sight. They help us view and identify different things around us. Do you know why we are not able to see objects when we enter a dark room? That is because light is required by our eyes to make us view objects. The second sense organ of our body is our ears. We have a pair of ears on either side of our head. Ears are our organs for hearing. We can hear the sound of a ringing bell, a beeping car, or a ringing telephone with the help of our ears. Our ears help us to hear different sounds. The third sense organ of our body is our nose. We have one nose on our face. Nose is the organ of smell. It also helps us in breathing air. Do you know how we can differentiate and identify the smell of an agarbatti or a perfume? The nose helps us to identify the smell. The fourth sense organ of our body is our tongue. We have a tongue present inside our mouth. Tongue is the organ for taste. Tongue also helps us to speak properly. Do you know which part of our body helps us to identify the taste of yummy cake or a delicious dal? Tongue helps us to taste and identify the difference between a cake and a dal. The fifth sense organ of our body is skin. Skin is the organ for touch. It forms an outer covering of our body. Do you know which part of our body helps us to identify the difference between a soft pillow and a hard book? Skin helps us identify things by touch. Our body is made up of bones and muscles. Bones are the hard part of our body. Bones together form a skeleton, which provides shape to our body. Bones also protect our body from external injuries. Muscles are the soft part of our body. Muscles are attached to the bones. Bones cannot move alone. Muscles attached to it helps in movement. Do you know why do we sometimes feel pain in our back, shoulders and legs? This happens due to incorrect posture of the body. Posture is the position in which we hold our body while sitting, standing or sleeping. A correct posture includes standing straight with no bending, sitting by keeping back straight without support, and lying down with a pillow under our head. Summary. Now friends, let's summarize what we have learnt. There are 5 sense organs in our body. Eyes are the organs of sight, ears of hearing, nose of smell, tongue of taste, and skin of touch. Bones are the hard part of our body. Muscles attach with bones and help them in movement. Posture is the way in which we hold our body while sitting, standing, or sleeping.
Introduction. Dear friends, how do you go to school? By bus, by car, or by bicycle? You know, these all are the means of transport. Now let's discuss in detail some of the means of transport. Objectives. At the end of this course, you will be able to list the various means of transport. Identify various ways through which transport occurs. Dear friends, we all go from one place to another by different vehicles like bicycle, bus, car, train, and airplane. The movement of people and goods from one place to another is called transport. Do you know that transport is carried out through various modes such as land, water, and air? The vehicles used in these modes are not same. They are different from one another. For example, airplanes fly in air. Buses, cars, bicycles, and trains move on land, and ships move in water. Bicycles, scooters, cars, trucks, buses, and trains. Bicycles, scooters, cars, trucks, and buses run on roadways. What is meant by the term roadways? A roadway is a thoroughfare route or the way between two places which typically has been improved to allow travel by some conveyance, including a horse, a cart, or a motorized vehicle. The trains run on special rail tracks. These rail tracks are called the railways. So we can say that railways are the road tracks over which trains run with the help of their wheels. You have seen boats, steamers, and ships. These are the means of water transport. These vehicles run through waterways. Boats run in lakes and rivers, while ships run in deep and large water bodies. Lakes, rivers, and oceans are the examples of waterways. You might have seen helicopters and airplanes in the sky. These are means of air transport. These run through airways. These vehicles have wings like birds that help them to fly in air. Summary. Now friends, let's summarize what we have learned. The movement of people and goods from one place to another is called transport. The different modes of transport are land, water, and air. Railways are the road tracks over which trains run with the help of wheels. Roadways are the roads used by vehicles to move on. The way used to travel in water is called waterway. The way used to travel in air is called airway. Introduction. Dear friends, do you know on which planet do we live on? That's right. We all live on a small blue planet called Earth. We see living things such as trees, animals, as well as non-living things like cars, buildings, ponds, lakes, and mountains around us. All these things are found on our planet Earth. In this module, you will learn about the Earth and what it consists of. Objectives. At the end of this course, you will be able to describe various parts of Earth, define waterfalls, Identify hills, mountains, lands, valleys, and plains. List various methods to save our earth. Friends, we live on a planet called Earth, which is round in shape, just like an orange. It has a sky above the oceans, filled with water below. We breathe in air and drink water daily. But do you think that we can live without air and water? No, it is not possible. Our earth gives us air and water to live. It also gives us land to make roads, houses and buildings to live in and work, and parks to play around. The air, water and land are three major parts of our earth. Now let's learn about these parts of earth in detail. At first, let's talk about air. Air, as we know, is present around us everywhere. It contains gases, water particles, which are also called as water vapors, and dust particles. Animals and plants breathe air to live. Now let's know about the water. We all drink water when we are thirsty. All the plants and trees need water to survive. Like plants, animals also need water to live. The common sources of water are wells, ponds, lakes, streams, rivers, seas, and oceans. Friends, do you see the beautiful waterfall? Wondering what is a waterfall? Actually, the water of river or a stream falling from a height like a mountain or a hill becomes a waterfall. Friends, now look at this. This is a lake. A lake is a large water body surrounded by land. Land is that part of Earth's surface that is not covered with any water body. Plains, hills, and mountains are the examples of land. Come, let us learn about them. Friends, hills and mountains are naturally raised parts of the Earth's surface. But now look here carefully. You will notice that a hill is smaller than a mountain. An open field or land with even surface is known as plain. Now let us understand what a valley is. A valley is the land mass between two hills or mountains. A valley may be flat, V-shaped, or even a U-shaped. Now let us move on to a very important topic, save the earth. Our earth supports our lives and we all must save it. To save our earth, we should not pollute land and water by throwing waste into them. We should not take bath in rivers and ponds. We should maintain green lands by planting more and more trees. We should not kill wild animals as they are very important for Earth. Summary. Now let us recap what we have learned so far. We all live on planet Earth. To survive, we need clean air to breathe and clean water to drink. Our planet Earth provides us with land, water and air. Land is the part of Earth which is covered with soil. Air is present all around us. Mountains and hills are raised part of Earth's surface. The land that is flat is called plain. A valley is a land between two mountains or hills. The earth supports us to live, so we must all protect it. Introduction. I have to make a project on our family, but I'm confused. Where should I start from? Don't worry, I'll help you in completion of your project. Thank you. Dear friends, will you join me in making this project? Objectives. At the end of this course, you will be able to describe a family, understand the importance of a family, learn about nuclear, large, and joint family, and be able to differentiate among them. Dear, let's look at Sam's family. She is Sam's mother and he is Sam's father. Look, he is Sam's elder brother. Hey, look here. They are his parental grandparents. Now see, they are Sam's uncle and aunt. And they are his maternal grandparents. Sam lives with his mother, father, and elder brother. You know, this is an example of a nuclear family. Now look at this family chart. What do you notice? We notice that the parents with more than 2 children form a large family. Do you know what a joint family is? In a joint family, grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins all live together with the parents and children of a nuclear family. So now you are able to identify whether it is a nuclear family, a large family, or a joint family. The members of a family live together, and the place where they live is called a home. Members of a family help each other. You know, they work, live, and have fun together. Summary. Now friends, let us summarize what we have learned. A group of people living together is called a family. The different types of family are nuclear family, large family, and joint family. A nuclear family comprises of a father, mother, and 1 or 2 children. A large family comprises of a father, mother, and more than 2 children. A joint family comprises of grandparents, uncle, aunt, and cousins living together with the nuclear family. Introduction. The word festival means feast day, festive celebration. As kids, when there used to be festivals, only one thing that came to our minds was holidays and sweets that in turn meant lots of fun. India being a society of many religions, there are a lot many festivals. In this lesson, let us learn about the different types of festivals celebrated in India. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to define festival, distinguish among national, religious, and harvest festivals, list the characteristics of some national, religious, and harvest festivals. Festivals. A festival is an occasion for celebrations. Some festivals last for a day, while some others last for a few days or even a week. Festival times are happy times. During a festival, we clean and decorate our houses, wear new clothes, pray to God, exchange gifts with friends and relatives, enjoy delicacies. Festivals can be broadly classified into 3 categories: national festivals, religious festivals, and harvest festivals. National festivals. National festivals are celebrated by the entire nation. Some important national festivals celebrated with great enthusiasm in India are Independence Day, Republic Day, Gandhi Jayanti, and Children's Day. We celebrate Republic Day on January 26 every year. On this day, the Constitution of India came into force. Independence Day is celebrated on August 15 every year. On this day, India got freedom from the British. Gandhi Jayanti. We celebrate Gandhi Jayanti on October 2 every year. The day marks the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, who played an important role in getting India independence from the British. Children's Day. The first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, was born on November 14. He was very fond of children, and children affectionately addressed him as Chacha Nehru. Hence, his birth anniversary is celebrated as Children's Day every year to commemorate his love for children. Religious festivals. Religious festivals are celebrated to worship our gods and goddesses. They vary from religion to religion. Some important religious festivals are Dasahra, Diwali, Eid-ul-Fitr, Raksha Bandhan, and Guru Parab. Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan is one of the festivals celebrated by the Hindus. On this day, sisters tie rakis on the wrists of their brothers and pray for their well-being, and in return, brothers promise to protect their sisters from all evil. Dasahra. Dasahra is another Hindu festival that marks the victory of good over evil. It is believed that on this day, Lord Ram killed the demon king Ravan. People gather in a large field in the evening of this day and burn effigies of Ravan, his brother Kumbhakaran, and son Meghnad. Diwali. Diwali is also a Hindu festival. The word Diwali means a row of lights. Hindus believe that Lord Ram returned to Ayodhya on this day after 14 years of exile. Hindus worship goddess Lakshmi on Diwali and seek her blessings. They also exchange sweets and gifts with their relatives and friends. They also burst crackers at night and enjoy. Eid-ul-Fitr. Eid-ul-Fitr is a Muslim festival. On this day, Muslims offer prayers in mosques and invite friends and relatives to make merry at home. Guru Purabs. Guru Purabs are celebrated by the Sikhs. Guru Purabs mark the birth anniversaries of the 10 Sikh Gurus. On these days, Sikhs visit Gurudwaras, offer prayers, perform Kar Seva, and organize langars for the poor. Harvest festivals. Now let us turn our attention to harvest festivals. Harvest festivals are celebrated in different parts of India when crops are harvested. Some well-known harvest festivals are Onam, Pongal, and Lohri. Onam is the harvest festival of Kerala. During this festival, people of Kerala prepare goodies at home, play games, and participate in snake boat race. Pongal is the harvest festival of Tamil Nadu. During this festival, people decorate their houses and worship the sun god for a bountiful crop. Lohri is the harvest festival of Punjab. On this day, people make bonfires and offer newly harvested crops to the fire god as a thanksgiving. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Festival is an occasion for celebrations. National festivals are celebrated by the entire nation. Some national festivals of India are Independence Day, Republic Day, Gandhi Jayanti, and Children's Day. Religious festivals are celebrated by different religions. Some religious festivals are Raksha Bandhan, Dasahra, Diwali, Eid-ul-Fitr, and Guru Parabs. Harvest festivals are celebrated in different parts of India when crops are harvested. Some harvest festivals are Onam, Pongal, and Lohri. Introduction. How are you, John? I am fine. You're looking in tension. What's the matter? Yesterday my sister asked me a question and I could not answer it. What was the question? May I help you solve it? She asked what they are, which give us fruits, they give us wood, which can grow on land as well as in water also, which are found in homes as well as in forests also. It's simple, dear. They are called plants. Objectives. At the end of this course, you'll be able to describe different types of plants, explain main parts of a plant, list the significance of plants. Hello friends, I am Sam. Do you know that plants are also our friends as they give us food and many other useful things? Besides this, they also give us shade. They are also living like us. They need their own food and water to live and grow. They also have ability to grow and become tall like us. Children, we often see different types of plants around us. We find that some of the plants are tall while some are small. Plants which are very tall and strong are called trees. For example, mango tree, coconut tree, and neem are tall. Plants which are smaller than trees are called shrubs, such as rose and sunflower plant. Besides, some plants are very small and are called herbs. Brinjal and spinach are the example of herbs. Friends, you'll be surprised to know that some plants cannot stand straight and they need support to stand. Such plants are known as climbers and creepers. Climbers grow up taking support. For example, a money plant. Creepers grow along the ground such as pumpkin and watermelon. Friends, let us discuss various parts of a plant. The main parts of a plant are roots, stem, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Let us know them one by one in more detail. Roots are the lower part of a plant. They grow in soil and help the plants to get water and minerals from the soil. The next part of plant is a stem. A stem is the hard part of plant which grows above the ground. It bears leaves, fruits, and flowers. A stem also supports plants. Friends, do you know which part of plant help them to prepare food? That's right, it is the leaves. Leaves are green in color that are born out of a stem. Friends, now let's know about the most attractive and most beautiful part of the plant. Yes, that is the flower. Flowers are of different colors and types like sunflower, rose, and dahlia, and so on. I know that most of you also like fruits. Fruit is the juicy part of the plant. Fruits come in different shapes, sizes, and colors like banana, mango, and apple and oranges. When we cut an apple, what do we see at the center? Yes, absolutely right. We see small dark brown seeds. Other fruits have seeds inside them, such as papaya and mango. Do you know that a new plant grows from a seed? Kids, as we know that we get our food items from the plants. Besides the food items, we also get many other things from plants. Many medicines and perfumes are made from plants. Plants also give us wood. In some places, houses are made up of wood. Friends, now let's check your understanding. Match the parts of plants with their functions. Summary. Now friends, let us summarize what we have learned so far. Like us, plants are also living things. There are many kinds of plants like trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers and creepers. The main parts of a plant are roots, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Plants give us food, wood, oil, medicine and fresh air to breathe.
Introduction. Simi is on a school trip to different places of worship. The teacher escorting the students takes them to a gurdwara first. Simi notices that there are no idols or pictures of gods and goddesses in the gurdwara. Instead, the Sikhs visiting the gurdwara worship their holy book, the Guru Granth Sahib. In this lesson, you will learn about places of worship. Places of worship. People of different religions live in India. They are Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians. They pray to their God and gurus at different places of worship. Mosques. Mosque is the place of worship for Muslims. Mosques have dome-shaped roofs and tall towers called minarets. Muslims believe in one God, Allah. Friday is a special prayer day. On this day, Muslims visit mosques and offer prayers to Allah 5 times a day. Quran is their holy book. Muslims do not worship idols. Temples. Temple is the place of worship for Hindus. They worship idols of gods and goddesses. Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavad Gita are the holy books of the Hindus. Gurudwaras. Gurudwara is the place of worship for Sikhs. Guru Granth Sahib is the holy book. Sunday is a special prayer day. On this day, Sikhs visit Gurudwaras and worship the Guru Granth Sahib. Sikhs pray to Guru Nanak, their first Guru and 9 other Gurus. Sikhs do not worship idols. Gurudwaras are identified by Nishan Sahib. Gurudwaras hold langars to feed the poor and the hungry. Church. Church is the place of worship for Christians. Every church bears a cross at the top. Christians regard Jesus Christ as the Son of God. They worship God, Jesus Christ, and Mother Mary. Sunday is a special prayer day. On this day, Christians visit churches. Bible is their holy book. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. People of different religions have different places of worship. Hindus offer prayers at temples. Muslims go to mosques to pray. Sikhs pray at gurudwaras. Christians offer prayers in churches. Introduction. Ananya is at a garment store with her mother. She is buying clothes for the summer season. She selects a black t-shirt, but her mother rejects it. Ananya wants to know why. Ananya's mother tells her that dark clothes are not right for summers. Ananya wants to know more about different types of clothes. Her mother tells her all about clothes when they reach home. In this lesson, you will learn about seasons.
Seasons. There are 4 seasons in a year. They are winter, spring, summer, and autumn. In winters, we wear woolens to keep ourselves warm. In spring, flowers blossom. Summers are hot. Trees shed leaves in autumns.
Summer season. Summer is a hot season. Days are long and nights are short in summers. We wear light-colored, loose cotton clothes. We beat the heat by eating ice creams and drinking cold juices, soft drinks, etc. We use coolers and air conditioners to keep our houses cool. Monsoon. The summer season is followed by the monsoon. It is also known as the rainy season. In this season, there is greenery all around. People use raincoats, rain boots, and umbrellas to protect themselves from rains. Winter season. Monsoon is followed by the winter season. It is a cold season. Days are short and nights are long. We wear dark-colored woolen clothes to protect ourselves from the cold. We drink steaming hot cups of tea, coffee and soups to keep ourselves warm. We warm up our houses by using heaters and blowers. Seasons. There are 3 main seasons in India. They are summer, monsoon, winter. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. The 3 main seasons in India are summer, monsoon, winter. In summers, days are long and nights are short. Monsoon is the rainy season. In winters, days are short and nights are long.
Introduction. Hello Dad, look there. Sharma uncle is shifting his family and home articles to somewhere near. Dear Sam, they're shifting to their new home. Now Mr. Gupta will be in our neighborhood. Dad, what do you mean by neighborhood? Neighborhood includes all the places and people in our surroundings. Now let's go to some neighborhood places and learn more about them. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to know about neighborhood places such as school and college, market and post office, bank, hospital, fire station, police station, railway station, and bus stand. Sam, we are human beings and we live in a society, and hence we need each other's help many a times. As you know that we need doctors when we fall ill. We need teachers to teach us. We need watchmen to keep our homes safe. We get all this from our neighborhood. Son, now let's go outside and I will introduce you some of the neighborhood places. This is a school. Hey, Dad, this is the same school I go every day. I love my school. I love to learn and to play with my friends in the school. Good. And now look that. That is a college. You know that when you will grow up, you will go to the college for further studies. Hey, look here. This is a market. Yes, yesterday we bought some toys and dresses from this market. We buy so many things from market. I remember, Dad, you buy vegetables and fruits from the market as well. Yes, that's right. Let's move ahead. This is the post office. People drop the letters in the letter box from where they go to the post office. From the post office, the postman collects these letters and bring them to us. Now let's go ahead. Dad, what is this? This is a bank. We all keep our money safe inside a bank and we can take out our money at any time of need. Besides the money, we can also keep our important papers and jewelry in the bank. Son, this is a hospital. Here doctors give treatments to people who are ill. You know, doctors are said to be after God as they save our lives, so we also call them God on earth. What is this building, Dad? This is a fire station. The people in the fire station help us when anything like building or a house catches fire. People also call them firefighters. Look, Dad, here is some policemen standing. What is this building? Oh, that's a police station. The police officers help people by maintaining the law and order in the city. They watch wrongdoers and put them in jail. Dad, I'm getting tired now. Shall we go back home? Okay, dear. Let's go to the railway station. This is the railway station and in front of it, that is the bus stand. People travel by trains or buses. Trains and buses join our city to various places. Summary. Let's summarize what we have learned so far. Neighborhood includes all the places and people in our surroundings. In school and colleges, we learn new and good things. We purchase different things from the market. People receive and send letters through post office. In hospitals, doctors provide medicines and treatment to patients. In banks, people deposit their money and jewelry to keep them safe. Firefighters and police officers help the people in need and save them. Buses and railways join distant places. Introduction. Hey, Jackie, look at this. It looks like a ball, but it's not a real ball. Then what is this? Harry, this is a shadow of a football. It is formed because the football has blocked the sun's light. So now let us learn more about shadow and its formation. Objectives. At the end of this course, you will be able to recognize a shadow, explain the formation of a shadow, find the direction of a shadow based on the location of the source of light. Hi friends, at first let's discuss what a shadow is. Actually, a shadow is an area of darkness which is formed when the light is blocked by an object. You'll be surprised to know that the direction of the shadow changes with the changes in the direction of the source of the light. For example, shadow of these trees changes as the sun moves from east to west during the day. During all day, sometimes it becomes long and sometimes short. Let's see how this happens. As we all know, that the sun rises in the east. In the morning, the sun is in the east, so the shadow of the object forms in the west. Now just look at its length. The length of the shadow changes as the sun moves to its west. Now it's noon and the sun is overhead. Did you notice the shadow of this tree? The shadow of the tree now becomes small. Friends, as we all know that sun sets in west, hence in the evening, the shadow of the object forms in the east. So friends, we notice that as the sun changes its position, the length of the shadow of an object also changes. Hey friends, did you notice one more thing? That the shadow is always formed opposite to the direction of the source of light. Summary. Now friends, let's summarize what we have learned. A shadow is an area of darkness. It is formed when the light is blocked by an object. It changes its direction and length with time during the day. It is always formed opposite to the direction of the source of the light.
Introduction. Sam is sad. 2 wheels of his toy bus have come off. The bus no longer runs. He takes the toy bus to his father and asks him to mend it for him. His father fits the 2 wheels and his bus is as good as before. In this lesson, you will learn the story of wheels. Wheels all around. All vehicles that move on roads and rails, such as bicycles, scooters, cars, buses, trucks, trams, and trains have wheels. Aeroplanes also have wheels because they move on road first before taking off. Modernization of wheel. We have come a long way from the days of wooden wheels. We now use steel, iron, and rubber to make wheels. Such wheels are strong. They last long. Wheels have made transportation easy. Therefore, wheels are our friends. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Wheels are round in shape. They roll easily because of their round shape. Wheels are used in vehicles to carry people and goods from one place to another.
Introduction. Peter, I'm feeling very thirsty. Can you get me some water to drink, please? Yeah, sure. Here you are. I feel much better after drinking water. Thank you. Hey, do you know that a major part of our body consists of water? Oh, really? Yeah, my sister told me about it yesterday. So let's go to her and know more about water. Objectives. At the end of this course, you'll be able to list sources of water and its uses, know different forms of water, describe the concept of water cycle and water supply at our homes, explain the storage of water and its wastage, identify the causes of water pollution. Hello, sister.
Hi, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Peter said that you told him some interesting facts related to water. I also want to know them.
Okay, I will tell you. Actually, water is one of the most abundant substances on the earth. It covers almost 70% of the earth's surface and it makes our entire planet blue when we see it from space. Now I will tell you about the different forms of water. Water exists in 3 forms: liquid, solid, and vapor.
Sister, from where can we get water?
Oh, you are asking about the sources of water. Actually, water has limited number of sources like wells, ponds, lakes, rivers, seas, and oceans. Besides these, groundwater is also an important source of water. John, do you know the purposes and uses of water?
No, sister, please tell us.
Water is essential for all humans, plants, and animals. We drink it. We take bath in it. We cook our food in it. We wash and clean our clothes with it. So, it is very helpful in our daily activities.
Sister, yesterday you also told me about the water cycle. Please tell us more about it.
Okay, the water cycle is a natural process of circulation of water from the land to the sky and back to the land. In this process, water in water bodies like rivers, seas, and oceans gets heated up by the sun and forms water vapors. This water vapor rises up in the air and gets cool and turns into cloud and finally into rains. Then, after raining, land water goes to lakes and rivers, which then flow back to the seas or oceans, and the cycle completes. This cycle gets repeated again and again. Guys, now I'm telling you how do we get water supply at our homes and other places. As you know that we get water through taps, and this water is drawn from a lake or a river, and then it is supplied through a network of pipes after purification process at the water plants. We should not waste water while doing daily activities. We all use so much water while brushing teeth or washing dishes. Sometimes large amount of water gets wasted through small leaks in pipes and dripping taps.
Look, John, this water is so dirty. Oh yes, but how does the water get so dirty?
Guys, do you know that throwing garbage and draining sewage into the water bodies makes it dirty and polluted? We cannot use this water for drinking and other household purposes.
Sister, my teacher told me that we can also store the rainwater and reuse it. But how can we do it?
For storing rainwater, we can use a large tank or even dig a huge pit in the backyard and collect the rainwater in these reservoirs. After that, we can use this stored water for watering outdoor plants to keep them green and for some washing purposes also. And in cases, this water can also be used for drinking purpose after filtration.
Summary. Let's summarize what we have learned so far. Water is one of the most abundant substances found on earth. Water exists in 3 forms: liquid, solid, and vapor. We use water in our daily activities. The water cycle is a natural process of circulation of water from the land to the sky and back to land again. We should not waste water. Dumping garbage in water bodies